Today's lessons covers surface area of pyramids and cones, and the goal is to be able to find the surface area of pyramids and cones. We'll start with some pyramids and vocabulary. The height of a pyramid, it is the perpendicular distance from the base to the vertex. Remember, in a pyramid, okay, we've got any shaped base we want with several triangle faces. So the height of the pyramid, it goes from the base of the pyramid to the vertex at the very top. And the slant height is the height of the lateral face, or a face that is not the base. And we use a cursive or italicized L to represent slant height. So to find surface area of a pyramid, we find the same way we find it for other shapes. We just add up the areas of all the faces. Really no shortcutting here. Okay, so we're going to start by finding the area of this pyramid right here. Now it's a square pyramid. We know it's a square pyramid because our base shape, we are told, they have the same length on all sides. The area of that face, right? We just take length times width. We're at 64 for the face. And now all of our triangular faces are the exact same. Okay, they are triangles with a height of 12 or slant height of 12. We know our triangle formula. If you take half of the base times the height, use any order we want. So half of 8 is 4. 4 times 12 equals 48. We've got 4 of these things, so we've got 4 of the exact same area, 48. So we do 48 times 4, which will give us 192. So that covers the area of the 4 triangular faces. Add that to our base height, or base area, 64, for an overall surface area of 256 square feet. Just the area of all faces. Do not try to shortcut it. So over here, we have a triangular pyramid, and what's nice is that we've been given the area of our base, which is 62 4/10. So now for the area of our triangle, well, we're all the same. We've got a base of 12 and a height of 10. So we find half of this. Half of 12 is 6. 6 times 10 equals 30. And we've got 3 of those triangular faces. So we do 30 times 3, which is 90. And we'll add that to our given base height of 62 4/10. For overall surface area of 152 4/10 square inches. Next, let's look at cones. Cones are a little bit different. Okay, so here's the net of a cone. Now, if you look at it, we've got a circle on top and kind of an interesting shape in the bottom. It's almost like a baseball diamond, but it's rounded off. So kind of like the area, behind, kind of dirt area behind the bases. That's what it looks like there. Bottom line, it's not, a traditional shape that we're used to seeing. So we had a little work with this. So the lateral portion of the cone, which is that weird looking shape. So let's think about this. How do we find our circle, our circumference of a circle? We learned that a couple days ago. And that would be pi times diameter, or 2 pi r, based on what's given to us. Now, the problem with this is we only have one part of the lateral area that is rounded, right there. So in this case, we only use one radius times pi. We don't have a full circle here. We only have half. So we use one radius times pi. So we'll say pi r Then multiply this by the slant height. So we'll say pi r times L. So we're kind of doing it like a rectangle where we do, base times height. So there's our slant height there times that rounded part. That will give us the area of our lateral area. So combine this with the area of the base, which is a circle, and there's our cone surface area formula, pi RL plus pi r squared. As with circles, I recommend you writing this formula down and then just plug in what's given to you. So we're going to find the surface area of this cone, and we're going to start, as I said, by writing the formula down. Pi RL plus pi r squared. And we're going to use 3 14/10 for pi. The radius is 6.5. Slant height is 21. Okay, this will give us our area of the area of the lateral part. And then we're going to add that to the area of the circular base. So pi is 3 14/100, and the radius squared, so 6.5 squared. Go ahead and calculate that. Bear with me. I'm going to do it on my calculator here. And the first part will end up being 428 and 61/100 millimeters. So I'm trying to write fast, look back and forth, excuse the mistakes. And then we're going to take pi times 6.5 squared. I'm going to go ahead and round this off to the nearest hundredth. And then just add that to the part. For a final answer of 561 and 28 hundredths millimeters squared. This concludes your lesson over the surface area of pyramids and cones.